Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to do a segment called What's in My Saddlebag. So we talked about the ABCs of cycling a video or two ago, air, brake, and chain. And going with the air component, we wanted to talk about saddlebags. So even if you personally don't know how to fix a flat, having the right equipment to fix a flat on your bike, so a fellow cyclist that's coming along can give you aid, is really a great idea. Of course, having the skill to fix a flat is super important, and we do teach classes here on that. It's real easy. It's a skill that I think every cyclist should have, or every recreational rider should have. The bags, they strap onto the seat post through here. You have some straps that go into the rail, and then the back of it. Almost all of them have a reflective type, and then many of them have a hook for a light. So the first thing I carry is a patch kit. This can be a glueless patch kit, a regular patch kit. This has everything I need to patch a tube. Something to keep in mind with these is they do have glue in them, and they do dry out. So replacing your patch kit every year or so is a good idea. It really stinks to go pull this out, break open the glue, and have dried glue, because then you're just going to be out of luck. Tire levers, a very important tool to take the tires off the rim. You don't want to damage the tire or the rim, so you want to use tire levers versus a screwdriver, something like that. Usually having more than one is a good idea. Of course, having a spare tube is really important. I carry one new tube. I like to put a little rubber band to make it smaller. I've seen some people put them in plastic bags as well. So my idea here is I carry one new tube. If I get a flat tire, I'm going to put this tube in for my flat. If I get a second flat tire, I'm going to have two tubes to choose from. I'm going to have the first flat and the second flat, and then I'm going to use my patch kit to patch the lesser of the two evils. And then if you want to save your bad tubes when you get home, you can patch them in the comfort of your home. I tend to just throw them out and replace them or recycle them and go with a new tube, but I know a lot of people who enjoy patching tubes. I carry a CO2 cartridge for inflation. So this carries a cartridge internally, and then I carry a spare cartridge as well. So I have the ability to fix two flats. I like CO2 cartridges because they get you to the proper tire pressure, allowing me to finish my ride. Here you have it, patch kit, tire levers, spare tube, CO2 cartridge, and spare CO2. Patches for tires, so if I get a really big cut or something on a tire, this is called a tire patch. Park Tool makes these great TB2s that I love, and it's what I use. And then the last thing that is missing from here is a couple dollars of cash. I usually throw a 10 or 20 in there in case I get in trouble, and I just have it in my bag. So that is what I carry in my saddlebag. What other people will carry for a fix-a-flat, a frame pump or a mini pump. The advantage to the mini pumps is they are reusable versus the CO2 cartridge, which is one and done. If you get more than 2 or 3 flats, you have a pump. At that point, honestly, I'm going to dial a friend and call for a ride, or maybe an Uber XL. A lot of people, doing multi-day tours or lots of rides, they just like the pumps. There's no right or wrong answer. The right answer actually is what works best for you and fits your needs. This Fix-A-Flat kit is something that I've put together over the years of my favorite parts, but you can also buy pre-made Fix-A-Flat kits that will have all of this, and then we even have ones that are CO2 specific and ones that are mini pump, hybrid, fitness rider specific. So it's whatever you like. Again, there's no right or wrong answer.